All right, let's see if I have any prayer of getting back on track as far as doing updates after having a 70-foot tree fall in my house and having to chop that whole thing up and then moving and traveling around and dealing with a million things. So this update has to do with the graphics. I think I mentioned before how now the beginning of the mirror is you start in a sort of chamber, like a foyer or something, and on the far wall is a mirror thing, a reflective thing. And what you're seeing right now is sort of it's what's going to become that right now. This isn't at all the final form. This is me learning how to animate polygon meshes, which means you can take any shape and completely modify the whole shape and animate it over time. So there's going to be this weird thing on the wall, like hanging there as a mirror. And for a while, I thought, like, the goal is you're supposed to walk up the mirror and it's showing you your reflection, and then the camera sort of moves into the reflection to symbolize, and the narration is explaining this, to symbolize the fact that you're going into your own brain. You're going to examine your own thoughts and the way you view the world and your belief system and all that fun stuff. Of course, there's immediately a challenge, which is I don't know what the person using the thing looks like, so you can't actually show the person's reflection. And I was playing around with ways to solve that. And I think I had one. For a while, I was thinking of a foggy mirror that then turns into an abstract picture. But I think I'm going to make it so that the mirror is more like ripples on water, where if you're looking down into a reflective pool, but you drop something in and there's ripples, for a little bit, you can tell that it's a reflection of a face, but it's not clear enough to tell who it is. So you're going to walk into this dimly lit foyer when you're first in the mirror, and you'll walk up to that mirror thing on the wall, and you'll see in the ripples in the mirror, you'll see your own reflection, and then you move into that. The camera moves into that, and it starts from there. But I decided I want that mirror to be somewhat weird and supernatural and organic looking like this thing. So right now the water in this isn't water, quote unquote, isn't reflective at all. It'll be reflective, and this thing will be, instead of sitting there flat, it'll be up on a wall. But this was just, again, another render test because I was learning how to animate. You can animate every single aspect of a shape and make it morph into anything. So I was just doing that. So that's what I'm playing around with now. Hopefully within a week I can actually show this in the context of the foyer and where it starts. And then that's the beginning point, and the narration says a little bit of an introduction, and then you go into the mirror to study your thought processes. I think I need a nap. Like, I'm exhausted. But finally gonna get a update done, and now I'm out in Arizona and have more time to work on this, and luckily I am currently where there aren't any 70-foot trees within range of where I'm living, so I won't have to spend 2 weeks almost dealing with that. Alright, so I'll try to get back on track now with the updates. As always, thanks so much for your support, and I'm still plugging away at this thing.